Hi class, so today I'm going to show you how to create a presentation about the life cycle of a plant or animal of your choosing. This will help you organize your research and get ready for our life cycle museum project. By the end of this, you have slides for each of your stages of your animal or organism's life cycle, add images, and explain why each stage is important. Remember, this helps answer our guiding question, how do living things grow and change, and why is each stage important? So let's get started. When you first open up your blank presentation, you will not have these little 3 slides over here. Miss Momper just wanted to show you her full presentation, so we're going to ignore those for now. When you first open it up, the only thing you will have is this title slide. But before we do anything, we're going to come up to this top left corner. Yours will say Untitled Presentation, and you're going to type in the name of your organism and then life cycle. So since I'm doing a butterfly, I'm typing in Butterfly Life Cycle. Now, you're going to come back to your title slide. That is what you're going to click in the thing that says click to add title. So mine's going to say Butterfly Life Cycle. Now, where it says click to add subtitle, you're going to type in by and then your name. So mine's going to say Miss Momper. Now, don't worry. We will come back at the end and make our presentation pretty. So, now we want a new slide. Remember, these 3 slides will not be here. Yours will just be blank, how like the bottom of the screen right here is blank. We're going to come up and hit this little plus sign, new slide. Now, mine generated a title slide. There is a chance you will do that too. We do not want a title slide, so we are going to hit layout. Then scroll over here to title and body. That is what we want all of our slides to be, title and body slides. Here we go. This is what your title should look like. So in the title, for your first slide after the title, you want the first stage of your life cycle. So since I am doing butterflies, my first stage is an egg. So I'm going to type egg. Then I like my text in the center, so I'm going to slide up here to these little lines. If you hold it, it says align, and I'm going to click the middle. Now, this is the main box where your body text will go. So this is where I want you guys to put why each stage is important or what happens in the stage. I already have mine typed out, so I'm just going to add it in here. Now, I would like my picture to be on the side over here. So in order to move my text, I'm going to go right here, get this little arrow, and wiggle the box over. And then I want my text to be in the middle, so I'm just going to hit enter. Now I have my text over here and my title up here. This gives me a perfect spot for a picture of my stage. Remember, each slide has to have a picture of your stage. So, in order to get a picture, you're going to come up here to insert. You have 2 options for pictures. You can either upload one you already have on your computer, meaning you found it on Google and you would like to put it up there that you already have saved, or you can search for one right in the presentation, which is what I'm going to do. So, insert, image, stock and web. Now, when you first get here, it is going to look like this. You're going to go up to the search bar and type in exactly what you want. I would like a butterfly egg, so I'm going to search up butterfly egg. Oop, there we go. So, it generates lots of ones you can scroll through and pick. I'm just going to go ahead and pick this first one right here, and boom, it plops it perfectly in there for me. Now, sometimes the picture may generate huge. If that's the case, do not worry. You're going to come to the corner, just drag it smaller, and then you can move it into place. Now, you are going to repeat this process for every step of your life cycle. If you have 6 stages, you're going to do 6 stages. Butterflies only have 4 stages, so I have 4 slides. I'm going to show you my 4 slides now, just to give you an example of what your presentation should look like. So my first one is egg. Next, I have my caterpillar. Then next is the chrysalis, so I have my chrysalis slide. Finally, it's my butterfly, so I have my butterfly slide. Once you have all of your slides, make sure they are in the correct order. If they're not, let's say you did your butterfly slide first, you can drag your slides and increase it. So this is the wrong order. If I accidentally did my butterfly slide first, I would just drag it down to the bottom where it needs to go. Now, this is optional. If you would like to just keep your slides white, you can keep your slides white. Miss Momper wants hers to be a little fun, so I'm going to show you how to do that as well. I'm going to come here to background. I want my background to be a light green. And add to theme. Now all of my slides have a light green background. Now make sure though, when you're picking a fun background, you can still read your text. You don't want to have yellow text on a green background. That's pretty hard to read. So make sure you always select a text color that is easy and readable on your presentation. In order to change your text color, you just come up here to the little A, and you pick whatever color you would like. You can also make your backgrounds really fun, but for mine, I just want a green background, so that is how I am going to leave my presentation. And that is it. Now you have a complete life cycle presentation with text and images for each stage of your organism. Remember, this is the same process you will use for your life cycle museum project. Make sure each stage is clear, includes both text and images, and shows why it matters. Great job following along, and now you're ready to go and create your own presentation and show me what you guys learned.